Hi, I'm John Perkins. I'm the author of books like Shapeshifting on shamanism and books like The World is As You Dream It, also on shamanism, Confessions of an Economic Hitman on global economics, many different books on those two different subjects. And I've been involved with shamanism since 1968 when I was a Peace Corps volunteer deep in the Amazon. My life was saved by a shaman using ayahuasca. I then was trained by that shaman and spent about 3 years in the Amazon and Andes doing that kind of work, and then went about doing the work I was trained to do in business school. I became chief economist at a consulting firm. I really worked as an economic hitman for about 10 years, and then I saw the light, and I think to a large degree because of my experiences as a shaman, I saw that what we were doing wasn't at all what we were told was doing is in economic development. There was this real devious story behind the story. And so I quit and decided to spend the rest of my life to using what I knew through shamanism to change the world, the corporate world. And when I'm working with the corporate world, I don't use the word shaman or shamanism, but I use the same sort of practices. So we know that shamanism, like psychotherapy, like quantum physics, is all about changing reality by changing our perception of reality. And that's what we need to do today in this world to create an environmentally sustainable, spiritually fulfilling, socially just human presence on our planet, which is my mission. It's a big one. But I break down the little pieces, like here at Rhythmia, teaching people about that every day. That's one of the little pieces, but it's still part of that overall picture. And this is my second year at Rhythmia. I've experienced it very differently from my first year. I am not taking ayahuasca this year. I took it once last year, but I've taken it throughout my life from time to time and reached a point where I don't feel I need to take it very often. I need to process all that's going on. That's important to me. But I see here so many people having very transformative experiences. And one of the things that I appreciate about Rhythmia is that people can come here who probably would have a very difficult time in the Amazon. I take people on trips to the Amazon to take ayahuasca there, but it's a lot more rugged, more difficult. The conditions are much more primitive there. And for me and for many people, that's powerful. But there's a lot of people who will never want to do that, who might not find it powerful if they did, because they might be too concerned with their physical well-being. So Rhythmia offers an opportunity to experience the plant on a very different level from the way it's experienced with the people who've been using it for thousands of years. And I think it's wonderful to have that opportunity. Some of these people then also end up coming with me into the Amazon and doing trips like that, and it's again, it's a different experience. They're both powerful, but I'm glad that this opportunity is here for people to come and stay in this amazing, beautiful resort, get massages, get all kinds of healing modalities, have a beautiful swimming pool behind them. There's a beach not far away that I'm headed to as soon as this interview is over, and that's pretty nice. So I'm grateful for this. And here we have excellent food and living conditions. I think one of the most important things to understand is that there's a consciousness revolution in the world today. People around the planet are waking up to the fact that the glaciers are melting, the oceans are rising. Our life as humans as we know it on this planet and the life of many other species is really threatened right now. And we're waking up to that. And the only way to move beyond it is by changing our consciousness, to moving into higher consciousness. I have the blessed opportunity to travel a lot. I'm headed soon to the Bahamas to speak there, and then to the Czech Republic, and I spoke in Russia recently, China, all over Latin America, all over the United States and Europe. And everywhere I go, I see that people really are waking up to the fact that we humans must redefine our relationship to the earth and the plants. And the plants are part of this consciousness awakening. The fact that ayahuasca, which has been used in the Amazon for thousands of years, but back when I first took it in 1968 as a Peace Corps volunteer, I had never heard of it, and most people hadn't. Today it's coming out, and the plants are speaking. It's not just ayahuasca, the plants, the vegetarian movement, all of these things are part of this consciousness that's bubbling up in us humans, and we're getting it. I'm very grateful for that, and I'm grateful to Rhythmia for offering this a unique opportunity to be part of that experience. Thank you.